Down instantly. Love it. Whipple again with the Olaf. Top Olaf did receive some nerfs, but he did not shy away from it. Whipple is just plugging ahead.
Yep, 22 unique champions in the year. Has, of course, repeated the Olaf now for the second time this split, but has the largest champion ocean in the LCS just for any player. He's just, played back to the entire roster at this point across this year. But yes, gonna look for some pretty heavy aggression out of the Olaf top side. Bash Brothers duo with Valeric coming through as well. A lot of early pressure with an Ezreal. Bjergsen gets away completely free, tries to play the mind game, but Bjergsen just walks in a straight line.
I really like this kind of punch-counter-punch move here. I think Santorin knows he's going to be a down priority in all of his lanes, so he wants to go up to the top side where he doesn't think Spica's going to be ending his clear, but at the same time, Spica wants to go up there and meet him there to try and get a fight in their favor because they have these priority lanes. It was a nice read by Spica, just a little too slow getting up there to fight over the Scuttle Crab, and then the gank, the setup missing with sleep.
Exactly. You leave a Scuttle Crab alone with Volibear for 1 second, and it's instantly eaten. Nice burst damage there from Santorin. Gets away with the kind of weak side Scuttle Crab. Pick up there as Spica tried to traverse. Meanwhile, this is just in time for the second respawn of the small camps. So because they spent extra time there traversing back to topside Scuttle Crab, he can just continue on with his second full clear here until Zoe yoinks away.
He got 3. 24 gold stolen, bit of XP there as well. Hansama getting some hits, has to flash away. Handshake, still good into core JJ. He's ignited, exhaust is well timed. And still good into Jay's tactical. Cleanse, flash, rend. The mechanics are there, and Tactical finds first blood.
Hello to my old lane partner. Tactical says, core JJ, you shouldn't have let me go.
Getting the 2v2 kill there, that's huge for Tactical. They were so maligned last week after a pretty tough opening weekend. A lot of mistakes, like on the Ezreal game, getting picked off. And I think for Tactical, it's got to be feeling really good to go up against his old teammates.
Oh, that is a huge confidence booster. And Tactical, everyone who has worked with Tactical says he's so much of a confidence-based player. To have Mia land this handshake on core JJ and set him up for the cleanse into Flash Rend, finishes it off on his old partner. Now I want to track and see if Tactical can just run with this momentum. Immediately, Team Liquid want to shut it down, though.
Yeah, luckily the wave is close to Tactical. Make sure there's no follow-up gank coming here. I also like that they got the flash out of Hansama there. It looked like the handshake was going to hit him as
they're going to get behind
here.
To go over the wall, they will find a stun to the minions, and it's going to be complete deletion. No way out. Revive! That's what he wanted. Still goes back down, but at least a kill traded back. A nice stun means a bit more. Nicely done, though. A 1-for-1 off a gank that TL started.
I love it. Both junglers want to play off that aggression. Everybody knows they're going to go right back at it. It's Tactical versus core JJ. They're going to keep swinging.
The bailout almost came up big, but just not quite enough help when you come back alive and you get finished off. Yeah, it's pretty tough when there's 2 more people still on top of your head right there, but a nice 1-for-1. I think more or less is still advancing this game plan from TSM, trying to snowball this game, pick up the pace of it, and keep these kills coming.
Not really pressured now still. It's going to be pretty close CS for Whippo and Huni. Is on Ghost, by the way. You can actually sometimes really want Flash just to get there for the auto to keep your ult going, but obviously Ghost in a long fight going to do more overall. Still, of course, TP to play for lane control. Has burned that to get back in the lane just recently and shoved that one in. Bottom Scuttle goes to Team Liquid here as well. We can see a relatively close game, but it is TSM favored off of some great early laning.
Yeah, the Ghost for Whippo is so abusive in the Gnar matchup because the low cooldown is the biggest part. You can blow Huni's flash, then just repeat, constantly going for these engages. The new Olaf here too, where as long as you get into range with your ultimate, you can just keep that ultimate on, and Gnar has nothing to get away from you. So level 6 acquired here is costing a lot in vision. Double control wards placed down as well. Core JJ still throwing Qs over the wall, but Mia's too fast with the Swifty boots.
It's going to be a red buff claim. Looks like no problem at all. Spica can auto smite. Gets it. Not a big deal. A couple of Raptors taken away, though, so good job, Santorin. Ignite was on from Maple's spell book. And nothing too exciting, though.
And we're talking a lot about this game from the TSM perspective, but it's because Team Liquid's comp doesn't have a ton to do in the early game. It's mostly reactive unless it's topside.
They found this one, though. Tactical not going to have an easy way out. Cleanse. Flash gets away from the first time, but the tower's turned up. Santorin's turned up, and he gets the second kill of the game for Team Liquid.
Yeah, Volibear's got stuff to do in the early game, baby. That looked good. Goomba stomps him under the tower. Kalista goes splat, and Hansama is able to finish off the push as well. That's going to be the teleport used to the bottom lane, though, and they got a pick.
Or is in no man's land, flash the safety, berserked only really hits Volibear, which doesn't actually connect to anything. Buys a second, no tempered fate yet. Health bar still getting low. Mia still playing on the edge. Maple on the way up, gonna find some damage. Exhaust on Sama, doesn't get the rest of the shovel though, and this should not be a kill. It's gonna just, a burn down. He's gonna drop one. Bjergsen will be traded back. He's gonna heal. Will it be enough? As Maple flies in, and it's number 2. And it's gonna be CoreJJ left alone, tries the happy feet. A triple kill for Spica, and Maple picks up where he left off, putting Bjergsen in the dirt.
Ooh, Spica says, thanks for the body and the reset, coach. And they run right into the jungle as well. Maple's going to get some damage done on the turret as well. Wow, Huni. I've heard. Tactical is good to be caught.
Tactical, I'm sorry, buddy. Who's getting it? Probably goes, yep, there you go. Give the gold to Azir Wise Choice. Bjergsen is now half the kills on Team Liquid, but they start working back a large deficit.
And TSM can't really get anything during that time of, 3 members bottom side for Team Liquid either, so no real setup, nothing gained by that sacrifice, just a little bit of extra gold given over to Bjergsen.
Yeah, and then they're going to start feeding the rest of these carries because they're not super far ahead right now. Team Liquid should have, in theory, the better late game you would expect with Ezreal, Azir. But, I mean, if they can get some poke off with the Maple Qs through the walls and stuff like that, you can actually win the poke fight a little bit here.
Yeah, Zoe picks with mid turret down is the big thing to me. The biggest objective with this champ is always trying to get that mid turret down so you can then move into the jungle and throw out these bubbles and really gain your team the advantage that way. Setting up around objectives, being able to throw out that poke that has such little danger to you to be able to throw out because of your range. Is such a big tool that TSM do have for
Huni. Dragon not vital. It'd be second for either team.
Whippo behind him.
Half be fought over. Whippo flank is Ulf going to do enough there. Huni waiting in the wings. Still Meganar could jump in. Here comes the dive. Will it be enough? Tactical force down. Going to be okay for now. Meganar comes in. There's a quick revive. Claim now. The Dragon goes to the blue side, but already one down for the Olaf. Nicely done. 1 for 0 Team Liquid. Dragon the TSM. Good to get away. CoreJJ might want something. Still cutting away is TSM. Not going to find the stun. CoreJJ one hit from down as the flash to get away. Bjergsen not going to dive in for any more. Has ult, has flash, does not like the fight though. Sleeping, Arcane shift back. Will it be the engage? Huge damage. Not quite a kill, but TL may not fight anymore. Whippo out of cooldowns, heals up, gets a shield, fights in, still shut down, and a second sleep. Bjergsen will die. Again, an overstep by Team Liquid, and TSM get 2. They're going to get a third.
They can go Baron.
Continues to get everything done, and Baron is on the plate.
They've got Red, and Spica's coming up. He could run straight from base. They could try and rush it. Santorin has ult and flash Volibear, though. That is a possible steal. He can definitely get over that wall.
Yeah, he can get over the wall, but Huni also has ult. He's going to have Meganar here. He can probably try to play zoning duty, hop over the wall himself, and keep it low. And they also have the tactical stacks coming in that can probably deal more damage than the smite.
You have to time it correctly here with that Rend. It's not a guarantee. They forced the Volibear out there. There's no ult.
They force him out, but they're low.
Temporary vision. He's going to die to Baron, and one more auto hack has to get all the way out there. Can stay out of range. 2 more honey fruit left. Will claim it for now. Gonna wait around Maple though. Sticks around too long. That should be an easy stun. Could be a kill. He's gonna try his best. He should still die. Exhaust. There's the Q. But this should be an easy smite Rend. And it's gonna be claimed. Another one comes across though. 2 kills. Renata Glass finally dies. And it's Spica fighting for his life, but he will drop as well. 3. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. He's got to
He's dead.
Okay. Yeah. 3 dead on TSM. That actually pays for the Baron itself, kind of the assist. The question is what now happens as the respawn time.
All right, well, let's see if Team Liquid can get their 1-3-1 to actually get some map control. Currently, they've got Whippo split pushing on top side, and he does have Unleash teleport ready if the full engagement comes. Plenty of time that Team Liquid could buy with, the sweep from his ear, and they're actually going to go for the pincer movement here.
All right, well, bit of damage towards Whippo right now. 25 seconds, the Dragon comes up. He's popping the ulti. He's trying to get himself away. Rend for a second, and it will find one, keeping the rest of the team alive. Mia's still there. Whoa. And now Spica might be the better Olaf, but dive forward, looking for the engage, and Hansama's going to drop as well. 2-0. Whippo picked the fight. He could not win, and TSM looking for their second now, as it's only 3 alive. Santorin low, and TSM looking to end the game.
What are you doing, Team Liquid? Oh my goodness! Whippo tries to go by himself, then the rest of the team are stuck hitting themselves in Renata ult.
Mia had such an insane ult there. It looked like he was aiming it just at Bwipo, but it ended up sniping the entire rest of the Team Liquid team, locking them up, making them hit each other, and just sending up TSM to run through that team fight, grab the Dragon off the back of it, grab an inhibitor, and just leapfrog into complete control of this game.
All right, I know Spica is the star, and he deserves it, but big honors to Mia. This whole game.
Under a minute, though, till Baron comes back up. That was a bit bittersweet for TSM, but they've remained in control. FT's got advantage of 5,000. And now looking to keep this one going, holding on to control for quite a bit longer. We have crested beyond the average game time of TL, but also not likely to be a victory at this point.
TSM did way better without the Baron than they did with the Baron. That's all
Baron's
I'm
a trap. That's what the data says.
We've got a new Baron coming up in 27 seconds.
They might want this fight. Here comes the Berserk on a 3. It was an R flash to set the team up, and that means they've shut down Hansama. Mia set it up, and it's the rest of the team finding the kills. CoreJJ is going to be a freebie. Bwipo going to fight for his life, and it's not going to last long enough. 3-0 engaged from the Enchanter. 14-8. The TSM chants resound, and you will not keep TSM down for 4 splits in a row. They will come back in. They will kill another ex-TSM member.
They literally win the game. Who needs Baron, Mark? Don't go for it anymore.
Don't go for it because you got Mia on your team. That flash ult pullback by Tactical re-engage was absolutely disgusting, and it's going to hand Team Liquid their first loss of summer.
TSM signs of life. It's looking beautiful. Bjergsen will fight as hard as he can. He'll trade one back. CoreJJ will try, but the Nexus is going to burst, and TSM crush Team Liquid.
What an insane game out of both Spica and Mia. The combination, kiting out that river fight. We tunneled on the Spica triple kill at the end, but Mia had fancy feet all game long. That was his coming out game where everyone just sees how incredible this player is and why TSM invested